risk?
Yeah, so, I mean, the initial one started when I went to, on a Thursday night, went to my favorite bar at the top of the Hyatt because I knew the bartender. He was in film school with me. He'd give me free vodka and tonic, so I went there. I get there that night. He brings me and my girlfriend vodka and tonic, tells me, hey, there's a guy at the end of the bar producing a movie. Let me introduce you to him. I walk over, introduce him to him. 4 hours later, that man, Don Phillips, legendary casting director, who was actually a producer on Dazed Confused, we get kicked out of that bar. I've had as many vodka and tonics as he had since I sat down, so I'm not leaving easily either. And I'm standing up for my new friend who we hadn't done anything to get kicked out of the bar. We really hadn't. We were just kind of standing on top of the tables, imitating some golf shots we had played on similar courses in the past. So we get not so politely escorted out, and he's in a cab, or we're in a cab. He's riding with me to my apartment, going to drop me off before he heads back to his hotel. He pulls out a joint, or I pulled out a joint, start smoking. He goes, hey, you ever done any acting? And I said, man, I was in a, Trisha Yearwood video for a second. It's kind of more of a modeling job. I was in a Middle Light commercial for about that long. I go, I don't know if you call it acting. He goes, well, you might come to this address tomorrow morning, 9:30. You might be right for this part. It's this character called Wooderson in this movie, Dazed Confused. I think you might be right for the part. Now, this is 3-something in the morning, so 9:30 came really quickly, and I was on time probably 5 minutes early. And we were already pretty tuned at this time. Now, mind you, I get there, I walk in, they go, Matthew? I go, yes. They go, Don left the script for you. I open it up. It's signed by him. Hey, here's the part. Wooderson, I got 3 scenes in there, 3 lines. They're all marked. Check them out. I think you might be right for it. Good luck. Let me know. We'll call you in for an audition. I go away. I go look at these 3 lines. One of them was what I like to call these days a launch pad line, which is a line that sometimes they'll have in a script where if that character means that line, and that character's not playing that line as an attitude or a wink or a joke, if that character means that line, you could write a book on it. You could write a book based on that reality. And that line in Dazed Confused from the character Wooderson was a line when he's leaning against the wall outside the pool hall. High school girls walk by. He checks one of them's backside as they go by, and his buddy says, Wooderson, you got to cut that out, man. You're going to end up in jail. And Wooderson says, no, man. That's what I love about those high school girls, man. I get older, they say the same age. That line, I went, who is that? There's a book on somebody. If that's not trying to be cute, if that guy's not trying to say something coy and clever, if he believes I've got life figured out, man, this is my North Star. So that line informed who the character was. I go, I read for it. I remember the first time I got called back because they said the sound was bad. And now looking back, I don't know if the sound was bad or the fact that I just needed to come back. It was an excuse to come back and read for Richard Linklater, the director, who I did read for, and I got the part. Now, the role was also based on, as I wrote about in the book, who I thought my brother was when I was 11. My 17-year-old brother was already my hero. He was cooler than James Dean. And we had one day where his car was broke down, and my mom, when I was supposed to pick him up from school, and he wasn't where he was supposed to be. We're looking for him. I'm looking at the back of our station wagon, and there I see this silhouette of this guy leaning against a brick wall, left boot heel against the brick wall, leaning back, lazy cig in the right hand, smoking, and it was my brother. And in that silhouette, he was 13 feet tall, coolest dude in the world, and just as I went to go, wait, there's Pat! I remembered I was going to get big trouble for smoking, so I won't say it's him. My mom goes, who? I go, nothing. But that image in my 11-year-old eyes, that was Wooderson. So we get to the set one night, and I just go in for what's supposed to be a makeup wardrobe test, meaning put on makeup, put on wardrobe. When the director Linklater can leave the set and gets a minute, he comes, checks you out, eyeballs, gives you a few notes, and you say goodbye. I'll see you when I come back for work. Well, on this night, I come out of the trailer. Linklater shows up, has a look as he's walking up. His hands go out. He's just going, yeah, Wooderson. It's like peach pants. Is that a nudes t-shirt? Oh, I like that. What's that over there? That tattoo? That's a Black Panther tattoo. He goes, yeah. Look at the hair, the comb over. I like it. I said, cool. About to say goodbye, I think. And he goes, say